from Boston. It's the home. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. Porzingis. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Outside Williams. Misses the three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
And RJ, the combination of Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And talk about persistence. Porzingis just being a bully on the offensive glass and punishing the opposition.
Now here's White. Outside Tatum. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to the right wing. Holmgren wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Tatum. Back to Holiday. To shoot. Porzingis with the ball. Dort covering. And finished off by Brown.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Tipped away. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Williams. White with the defensive effort.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
And you watch Jayson Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes. Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe you pick up another foot somewhere. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And the Thunder with the possession here. After the basket by Boston. Screen by Hartenstein. Over in the corner, Dort. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Holmgren can't hit. Celtics leading by 7. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Getting deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Still yet to score. Williams inside the line. The shot misses.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
White goes in. Holiday with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Holiday's got himself on the board with 3 there. Richard, how do you think the game has changed since he retired?
Well, the jump shooting teams have had more success. I think the
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander connects from three-point range.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Outside, White. Here's Porzingis. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Screen by Porzingis. White. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. And Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report.
Oh, take flight, JB. This man is explosive.
Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Substitution on the court.
And here is Craig. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. Under trailing by 16. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving inside.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Inside, here's Horford, and a dunk by 19. Over in the corner, Caruso. Oklahoma City moving it around. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now here is Holiday. In the corner, Tatum with it. Offline with his 3.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
The screen from Brown. Tatum drives in. And easy 2 points on the layup. Tatum's got 8 points.
See, this is what I like about Tatum and the way he uses the pick. That extra room is all that's needed for him to score.
Pass to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Assisted by
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Holiday. Pass to Brown. The kick out to Tatum. 4 on the clock. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. A special move before the shot.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the...
Horford with it. Right wing. A wide open look here for Craig. Off target from three-point range. Here's Caruso. Offensive rebound. Celtics leading by 16. Here's Cornette. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That's no good. Miss number 5 against 14 makes. Pass to Hauser. Latray sinks the triple. Hauser's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Double team on Williams. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land. The long distance three is buried.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Count it.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Boston leading by 20. And this